Hey, you know that quiet moment when you sit down at your desk and you just know things are going to go smoothly? That's exactly the feeling that hit me the first week with the Omnidesk. This machine is for the kind of person who's done with compromise. You're the one who notices when every click feels delayed, when apps take just a hair too long to open, when workflows bump into bottlenecks. You've lived with that frustration long enough to know what effortless performance actually feels like. Before you go any further, take a moment and check the current price and stock. Business-grade desktops like this can shift in availability fast, and hesitation almost always costs more later. You didn't decide to upgrade on a whim. It was gradual, like realizing you were constantly minimizing your workload expectations, reducing multitasking, avoiding heavier projects, and settling. That moment of good enough doesn't sit right with you. You outgrew it. You knew it was time for something that actually keeps up. The first thing you notice with this system isn't raw power, it's responsiveness. You open an app and it's already there. You load documents, jump between windows, launch heavy business tools, and there's no pause. There's no waiting. There's only flow. Whether you're handling simultaneous workflows, coordinating large spreadsheets, streaming meetings while toggling tools, or prepping presentations that need heavy assets, the performance stays calm under pressure. It's not just about speed, it's about consistency you can feel every day. And the AI tools built in? They're more than a checkbox. They feel like an extension of your workflow, not an afterthought. They help you think ahead instead of catching up, and that shift, from reacting to leading, is pretty addictive. If you're unsure whether it's worth acting now, hear this: pricing and availability rarely behave the way you hope. Waiting often means paying more or finding stock thinner. That's the kind of regret that hits weeks later. You might think a business desktop can't be exciting. But this changes how your work feels. You notice when apps snappy, when toggling windows doesn't slow you down, when rendering a deck doesn't ask you to breathe slower. That's not just performance, that's confidence. Smooth workflow without stutters. Consistent speed that feels effortless. Tools that keep up with your ambition. A machine that doesn't interrupt your flow. Sure, it takes a little space. And serious business performance will always come at a thoughtful investment. But you know what? At some point you stop going back to weaker gear and choose the desktop that already feels right. Every time you consider something slower, you end up right back here. Don't let this become the upgrade you wish you made sooner. If it's available and fits your moment, make the move. The first time you hit power and everything just works, you'll know exactly why you did.